Hi everyone, I'm going to try something new today. I couldn't decide what I was in the mood to watch, so I'm going to let the Reelgood Roulette gods tell me. Prime Video is the only ad-free streaming subscription I have at the moment, but that's the only limitation I'm going to put on the randomizer. Any genre, any rating, whatever Reelgood tells me to watch and review, that's what I'll watch and review. Okay, here we go. Sunday mornings. I have no idea what this is. Let's find out. I'll be back to tell you what I thought of it.
Hell no, man. Yo, you done brought the whole family?
Ronnie, open the damn door!
Well, that certainly was random. A homemade indie effort that found its way to a low-populated corner at Prime Video. Sunday Mornings is the story of 6 women in Atlanta raised as sisters. The film basically is a series of vignettes framed as diary entries by the central character, Sunday, portrayed admirably by Courtney Arlette. Arlette as Sunday provides voiceover narration to tie it all together. All the women were raised by Sunday's uncle. Sunday says in the first few minutes that the other 5 women are sisters and that they all consider Sunday a sister. Sunday and her husband have 2 foster children in their home. Sunday hopes she can have a biological child someday, but apparently she knows that isn't really going to happen. She and her husband treat the 2 foster kids like they are their own, and the youngsters seem quite happy. The little girl calls Sunday Mommy. In one of the vignettes, the little girl is being removed from Sunday's home. The girl's biological father is coming home from prison and has claimed custody. The toddler and her foster parents are devastated when that happens. This story is a heartbreaker. It was probably my favorite sequence in the movie. Elsewhere, the 5 elder sisters gang up on the youngest one's abusive husband in a pretty entertaining scene. In other strong sequences, one of the sisters goes on a blind date that goes awry, and a movie night gathering at Sunday's home turns into a heated argument. Sunday morning plays kind of like you're hanging out with the family watching some home movies. It's engaging enough early on until it disintegrates into some inexplicable weirdness in the last few minutes. I couldn't find a lot of information about this movie. It's listed as a 2021 release, but it carries a 2016 copyright in the end credits. Sunday Mornings is obviously an amateur effort. It feels like a group of friends who kind of knew what they were doing put together this project. It's a rough production, clumsy editing, terribly inconsistent sound design, grainy film quality. The strength of this film is its humanity. These characters feel like real people in real-life situations. The ensemble cast does a pretty good job with a solid, if rough, script. Sunday Mornings feels like a proof of concept that could have become a good movie in more experienced hands. The director, Inda Reed, was in a band called Roxy that toured with Destiny's Child around the turn of the century, according to IMDb. Reed, who portrays one of the sisters, co-wrote the script with Marla and Michelle Acaro, who play the twins. Sunday Mornings has found its way onto Tubi as well as Prime, according to Reelgood. I give it 2.5 stars and a marginal thumbs up. It's engaging if rough around the edges for most of its 72-minute runtime. I'm happy the Reelgood Roulette wheel tossed it my way. It is not the kind of film I would seek out normally, but it would be worth your while if you enjoy this kind of character-driven, slice-of-life film. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you'll subscribe to Moose and the Movies. We're trying a few different things here on the channel to see what lands best. Please drop a comment to let us know what's working for you.